I just got mascara all over my head.
Hello, guys. How are you?
How are you?
Hey.
What's up?
So, you guys ready to have fun?
I am. I'm so excited.
Yeah, ready.
Yay. I have my drink. Woohoo.
Yours.
Yay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy hour.
Has
Okay,
anybody
so-
else joined us yet?
Huh?
Has anybody else joined us yet?
I don't know. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give people a little bit of time to join us, and you know what? As you get on, anyone who's here, let us know you're here and drop an emoji or say hi and just let us know that you are here.
Drop it.
Thanks,
Yay, JK, you're here. Awesome. Welcome to the party.
Hey, JK.
Everybody else, as you get on, just go ahead and drop your emoji as you get on here so we can say hello to you. And so in just a second, we're going to start. So we want to welcome everybody to our mini beauty sesh.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
So we're going to do a quick intro of who's here. I'm Yvonne, and I know it's happy hour, but it's a little early for me to drink, so I'm having water. Sorry. I'll drink later. I'll catch up later.
Okay.
So who's here? Let's go down. Who's there? Down there. Who's that?
It's Melissa.
What do you have?
I'm drinking juice in my fancy teacup.
That's a really pretty color. I like that teacup. And who's over here?
It's me. It's Andy.
There we go.
I forgot to put on my lips, so I'm going to throw on some lip gloss really quick. But I have a little bit of an adult beverage in my wine glass here. Cheers, everyone.
Nice. Okay, so we are going to, the way that you can enter for our giveaways here is by commenting. You comment for giveaways. So we're going to give you a little rundown, a little warm up on doing your comments. So the first thing is drop your drink emoji of your drink of choice that you brought with you today. So if you have wine, drop a wine emoji. If you have coffee, do coffee emoji. Water, whatever it is that you have, go ahead and drop an emoji of your drink or beverage. And please let us know that you are here. Go ahead and comment so we know who's watching, who's here. And you can't win if you don't comment. That's for sure. Right?
Comment.
Yes. So the next thing we want you to do is, who invited you? Let us know. Was it me? Was it Andy? Was it Melissa? Was it another Mary Kay consultant that it's your consultant? Who invited you here? And have them, let us know who it was. So let's see. Okay.
I want to see my name in the comments. Where are you at? I want to see
where are you at.
Everybody sharing.
Exactly. So we're going to start in just a minute. So the other way, we're going to tell you a little bit of why we're doing this. The main reason for us to do this is that we want to bring you some happiness and joy. So that's our main goal tonight, to bring you joy and happiness, especially in this crazy time that we're living in, right? And so this is a way for you guys to just kind of enjoy yourself and know, we got some more people here. Let's see. Hi. Emily, hi. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Cool. Drinking rum and coke. There you go, girl.
Hi, Patty.
And Patty's here. She's drinking tea.
Allison's here.
And Casey is here. Andy's awesome.
Hey, Shonda. I haven't seen anybody.
And Patty, yay! Hey, Patty, how are you? I wish we could hug each other. It's been so long, right? But this is a nice way to just get together. So we're gonna get started. So Again, the way that you get entered into our raffle is by commenting for our giveaway entries. Just make a comment. You could and drop your favorite emoji of your drink that you have. If you have wine, water, whatever it is, just go ahead and drop that on. And then we're going to be talking about a lot of different products today. While we're bringing you, our goal is to bring you joy and happiness, but we're going to share some of our favorite products. So if you like something, just drop a shopping bag. It doesn't mean you're going to get it. It just means that your consultant is going to go back to you and say, hey, do you have any questions about this? Do you want to know a little bit more? Do you want a sample of it? In this way, you'll be able to have a little conversation with her about it. And you might want more. You want to know if it's waterproof, all that kind of stuff, if it's the right shade for you. So, and we're going to have so much fun today. So we're going to talk about wow brows, especially now we're all wearing a mask. We need to have those brows on, we have to have nice, right? So we're going to talk about how to turn blah brows into wow brows. But before we do our brows, we have to do something else. We need to prime our face. So I'm going to shoot it out to Melissa, who is going to talk about that.
My dog just hit the table. That's why I made that face. So what we did is before putting on our makeup, we have to have good skincare. Otherwise, you're not going to have good makeup. Your makeup's not going to stick to your face well. What I did was I used my 4-in-1 cleanser from the Time Wise session. And then 4-in-1 is it cleanses, it exfoliates, it tones, and it brightens all in one. So you don't need a toner. And it's all the products of Time Wise have encapsulated resveratrol, vitamin B, and peptides to help with your collagen. So this is going to keep your skin moisturized for 24 hours. It's going to keep your collagen boosting, so no more wrinkles. And this is what the whole set looks like. And I need one more finger. And also three right here. And it only takes about 1.5 minutes to do all these 3 steps. Then after that, I used our foundation primer. And this is great because this goes on after you moisturize, and it's going to put a barrier between your skin and your foundation. Your foundation's not going to stick to your skin, not causing clogs and pimples and things like that. And then the foundation that I chose today, this is mine. This is a CC cream. And it comes in 5 different shades. It's very light. It's also SPF 15. So I put a barrier after I protected and cleansed my face so that the pollution outside and the UV rays and everything, now I have a nice barrier. And everything else is going to be makeup after that. I put it in my nice little clear bag and I stick it on this awesome bag here. And I put the products away and I roll it on up. Stick it under the counter, and I'm ready to roll. And there's no mess.
That's awesome. Thank you, Melissa. So now we're going to shoot it on to Andy. And remember, put a comment. Let us know what you like. If you have a question, also put a comment or a question if you have a question about anything. So let me tell you a little bit about Andy before we get started. Andy is a professional makeup artist, but she's also one of our American sisters, and she's awesome. Her brows are on point. If you want to do your brows, she is the woman to go to. And so while she's doing that, I'm going to have her on the full screen, but Melissa and I are going to be doing our brows at the same time, and she'll be checking in on us. And then so if you have any questions, put the comments and let us know, and we'll be trying to guide you guys through all this. And let's get going. Andy, woohoo!
Woo! I'm so my first virtual brow experience, so bear with me here because I've never really done that much makeup live on camera. So really quickly, again, my name's Andy. I'm a makeup artist. I'm so excited to be on here tonight to spread some joy and have some fun with you ladies and kind of forget about what else is going on in the world. So I'm going to show you some amazing products that you can use to take your brows from blah to wow, like Yvonne said. But really quickly, I know we've all been in quarantine and some of us might have some scary brow situations on our hands. If you're not like me, I groom at home. I tweeze them myself and I trim them and whatever. But if you haven't been so lucky to be able to groom them yourself, I feel for you. But I'm going to show you really quickly how you can kind of tame your brows and get yourself back in action. So even if you have your mask on, you still got your brows on fleek. So whether you wax, thread, tweeze, et cetera, I tend to get a little bit of irritation in my skin. I have really sensitive skin. So after I tweeze or thread or whatever I am doing, I like to put on a little bit of our Indulge Soothing Eye Gel. This is amazing for sensitive or irritated skin. It's going to give a cooling effect instantly when you put it on. I like an extra burst of coolness, so I like to put mine in the fridge, and that's where I keep it. But this is formulated for your under eye area, but it's safe to use anywhere on your face. I like to use it for skin irritation, sunburn, razor bumps, everything like that. So it's really nice. You can just dab a little bit on for an instant soothing effect. It's got botanical extracts that are going to help firm, tone, and tighten puffiness underneath your eyes and keep you looking awake and well rested. So whether it's your under eye bags, your eyebrows, or your upper lip, whatever needs a little bit of cooling action, we've got you. So then we have our next step here. Sorry, I'm going to be peeking down at my notes. I don't want to miss a beat here. We have our Precision Brow Liner. So this is one of 3 brow products I'm going to be showing you today. The Precision Brow Liner is this teeny tiny little pencil with this micro precision tip. You can barely see it. I have to get it like super close to the camera so you can see it. But it's this tiny little tip that comes out here. So you never have to worry about sharpening this, which is, I think, probably one of my favorite things about it. So you don't want to line it all the way out. There's a lot of product in here, but it's such a delicate tip that we like to only bring it out just enough so that you can get like light little feather strokes. So I'm going to show you on one eyebrow how to use the Precision Brow Liner, and then I'll show you another technique on the other brow. So,
Hi.
So what do you guys think? Let's go. I'm going to go with my right eyebrow for the Precision Brow Liner. My eyes won't stop watering, my goodness. It's all these bright lights. I had to like put on every lamp in my house so I could have bright enough light to do this video chat with you guys. Okay. So let me get my mirror here so I'm not off camera. So I'm just going to take really light feather strokes and go from the start of my brow and flick up. And I'll show you the different points you're going to be shooting for here. So if you take your pencil, just really quick, if you have these products at home and you're going to be following along with us with your own Mary Kay makeup bag, you can leave us a little lipstick emoji in the comments. And if you don't have the products, but maybe you'll try them for, you'll reach out to your consultant and she'll send you some for next time. Leave us a heart in the comments. Oh, but you can't see that heart. I'm really bad at that. Okay. So back to brows. We're going to map out our brows and I'll show you everything you need to know to fill them in properly. So you're going to start with your pencil on the edge of your nose and you're going to go straight up and down. And from the edge of your, like the ball of your nose, straight up is going to be where your ideal eyebrow would end on the inside. So you can see that's where I put that line at the front there. So the next place you want to pay attention to is your arch. So you're going to take the pencil from the edge of your nose up through your pupil if you're looking straight into your mirror, and to the high point of your eyebrow. That's going to be the highest point of your arch. And if it's easier for you, you can put a little bit of a little dot just so you know where to connect to. I just did a little line. This is a really nice, soft, smooth product. It's not going to be skipping and whatever. I've used a lot of really bad brow pencils, and this is a really good one. So the next point we're going to pay attention to is the outer point of the eyebrow, which is the tail. So that, where it's going to end, you're going to hold it from the edge of your nose, which is like this part here, the corner of your nose, to the corner of your eye. And that should be where your brow should ideally end, right there. So you can even put a little dot to connect or just have an imaginary idea in your head of where that's going to be. So you're going to go, the goal for the ideal wow brow is to go as straight as possible from this point here underneath to the low underneath your arch, and then down to here to wherever your tip ends. And then from the top of the arch down to connect. And then basically you just kind of want to make sure there's an even line across the top. So I'm going to quickly fill that in if you want to follow along with me. Let me just make sure I'm centered here. Yes. And I'm going to just do light upward strokes. And this is a life-proof formulation that is going to be smudge-proof and last all day long. There are 5 shades to match everyone's hair color. If you need help finding your color match, drop us a shopping bag emoji and let your consultant know that you're looking for a color match. But I'm just doing really short, light strokes to connect those little invisible dots. And I like to really just fill in the outside part of my brows, because they tend to get a little bit sparse. So really easy and quick to do. It's completely customizable. You can build this up to be more dramatic, or you can do it even lighter than I have and do really, really, really natural. So some of you this might be the first time you're trying to do this, and you may have made a few boo-boos. I will show you how to quickly correct those. So we are going to grab our, oops, hang on.
I got one done. How do you look? I look uneven right now.
I fell out of the camera.
For mistakes.
Exactly. The mistake eraser right here.
Yes, thank you. The eye makeup remover, we're going to shake it up. Sorry.
Ooh, that's shopping bags and hearts. Awesome. Keep them coming, guys.
So we're going to take a cotton bud and just put a little bit of the eye makeup remover. This is our oil-free eye makeup remover. It's the best thing in the world. And if you have anywhere that you want to clean up, you just kind of can go around the edges with our amazing eye makeup remover that will get off even the most horrible waterproof formulas and just clean it up where you want. So there we go.
Have you ever done one eyebrow and forgot to do the other one?
Redo the other one?
Like how you walked out of your house like, oh my gosh, I didn't do the other eyebrow.
No, I've done that with mascara though.
I've done that with mascara.
I can't tell you how many times I've like showed up to work with like only one eye, but usually I figure it out before the end of the day. So at least most of the day I'm good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll bring it back to Andy.
All right. So that was our precision brow liner. And a quick and easy way to soften this up is to, which I always do it as a last step here, I brush through with my eyeliner / eyebrow brush, eyebrow / eyeliner brush. This brush is dual-sided, so it's got an angled brush on one end, which is amazing. I'll show you in the next step. And then this is our spoolie brush on the other side. It's like a mascara wand, so it's really nice for brushing through eyebrows to groom them, or brushing through mascara clumps or anything like that. Luckily, I only use this one for my eyebrows because Mary Kay mascara doesn't clump. But we're gonna next show you a brow powder. So that's our precision brow liner on one eyebrow, and that's our before. So you can see it's still very sparse on the outer portion here. It's not quite even on this inner part. So I'm going to try to even those out as best I can. So what you're going to do is look and try to match up the bottom of your eyebrow, and just keep that in mind as you're starting the next eyebrow. You can either follow along with whatever you have, or you can switch it up and try a brow powder. So next we're going to be using the Chroma Fusion eyeshadow. These come in little single individual shadows, and they fit into our little magnetic palette, so they're nice and eco-friendly. So I'm going to use this darker brown shade. It's called Espresso. And see, there's the palette. That's our pro palette that has.
I have a little mini one.
Yeah, so there's like a bunch of different sizes for whatever you want to keep in it, but it's mix and match, magnetic, super easy to use. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to show you how you can use an eyeshadow as a brow powder to get a softer look. It's going to look a little more natural than using a pencil. So I like to just get a little bit on my brush here. Oops. If I could stop dropping things, would be really helpful. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit on my brush here. And I'm using a darker color just so it's really easy for you guys to see. But typically, you can choose a shade that's a little bit darker than your hair, or the same shade as your hair, and then one that's a little bit lighter. So if you need help matching the brow powder, leave a shopping bag, and your consultant will help you find the perfect shade of eyeshadow to match. So I'm going to go along, and again, I'm doing this darker so you can see. I'm going to go along the bottom here. I do it a little bit differently when I use powder. So I'm going to start there and work my way. Let me adjust this so we can see. Work my way across. Really light strokes, especially if you're using a darker color. And you're always going to want to use a matte shade for this. The Chroma Fusion eyeshadows are amazing because they have such a long wear. They're really highly pigmented, so that pigment is going to stay put all day long. And overall, it's just going to give you a softer appearance. So I did that line across there, as you can see. So now I'm just going to go from that top point of the arch down and kind of create that outer tail we did before. This is definitely my preferred method day to day when I'm reaching for my makeup bag and just trying to throw on a quick makeup look. You just kind of connect the dots with the angled brush. Super easy, super customizable to exactly how you want your brows to turn out. So I'm just kind of filling in any sparse areas that are peeking through. And then I'm going to take that line that we did across the bottom. I'm going to get a tiny bit more product, tap off the excess, and then I'm going to lightly place the brush just above where it was and brush up and just flick that color up in the direction that the brush hairs are growing. And if you need to kind of cheat in, because again, remember we have to do our, well, we don't have to, but I always do, follow into that inner point. It's going to make your nose look a little bit straighter and a little bit thinner. So we always love these little makeup tips and tricks. Okay. See, and those are going to look like, once I blend them, they're going to look like real hairs instead of just brush strokes. See how easy that was to create the look of a fuller brow when really all I had to do was flick some eyeshadow through it. So I'm just going to gently, again, flick up from that bottom just to blend that lower line. And you can just kind of go across to smooth it out. And I always go back through with the spoolie brush and just flick away any excess, soften it up, and you can see if any patches continue to show through. But I like the way that that turned out. So now as I'm looking at both brows together, because we know our brows are sisters, not twins. We're trying to get them to look like sisters at least. I'm going to look back at the other brow, and this one's a little bit higher up than the other one, if you can see. So I'm going to really quickly just adjust it with this eyeshadow while we have it out and make it look a little more even. If you can see. Just really lightly, and then I'm going to flick back up to blend. Ooh. All right. So those are two different kinds of eyebrows. This one's a little more dramatic. This one's kind of a little softer. So this is pencil, or the Precision Brow Liner, and the Chroma Fusion eyeshadow with an angled brush. And then our next product we're going to talk about. Oh, actually, really quick, I wanted to mention, the reason I really like to do the eyeshadow and also the Precision Liner sometimes is because you can get those really individual looking brush strokes where there isn't hair. So if you have sparse brows like me, that's a good option. A lot of people ask me if I've had my brows microbladed, which is very expensive, and no, I have not. I wish. It's on the list when I win the lottery, but now I just take a couple minutes to quickly throw on some brows with my precision brow liner or my eyeshadow, and then I throw some volumizing brow tint through my brows, and they're like good to go. So the volumizing brow tint is a tinted gel. Let me pull it out here. And it's infused with microscopic fibers for fuller looking, lush brows. So this is the volumizing brow tint. If I can, it's upside down. And it's got this teeny tiny little mascara wand. And it's going to act like a regular brow gel, but it's got a little bit of color and a little bit of those microfibers in there that are going to help build a little bit more thickness to your brows, or just team them in general. So what you're going to do is brush off. You saw me brush off the excess because this brush does hold a lot of product and you won't really need that much. It's much easier to use if you wipe the excess off on the bottle. This thing's going to last me like 20 years, I swear. So, and this is also a life-proof formula that's going to have all-day wear. And you can wear it alone as like a quick dash out the door product, or you can wear it over top of the other products like I'm doing here. And it's just going to give you a little tint. So if you have really light brows, like blonde hair, and your brows are a little bit lighter or like hard to see, or if you just need a little bit more color to them, this is a perfect product, or a little bit more hold. It's a really flexible hold, but it's definitely going to give you some volume. It's going to tame unruly eyebrows. It's flake proof. And I'm just flicking it up at the front. And then as I move out, I'm kind of changing the direction to follow the direction the hairs grow. And that's just going to hold those in place. I have really long brow hairs, so they're like crazy sometimes. So I like to just make sure they're secure. So that is our volumizing brow tint. And it comes in 4 shades to perfectly match everyone's hair color. And it's really quick drying. You just want to be careful to make sure you let it dry before you're like doing anything crazy. But it does dry fairly quick, and then it stays all day long. So then I'm going to show you, in case you made any boo-boos with any of the other steps we just followed, I'm going to show you again quickly how we can clean up and kind of highlight and emphasize our brows if you want to go for like a little bit more of a dramatic look, or if you have a serious mess to clean up. So I'm going to take my cotton bud again and put a little bit of our eye makeup remover on there, because you really don't want to touch your skin with that little brush on the volumizing brow tint, because it can deposit that color onto your skin. So you're really just aiming to brush it through your brow hairs. So if you do get any on, it's super easy just to clean up either with a little bit of the eye makeup remover, which is my favorite way to do it, or if you're in a rush, you can just kind of flick it away with your fingernail once it dries. But you have to make sure it dries. That's also a good tip for mascara. If you get mascara around your eyes, if you let it dry, then you can kind of flick it away with your fingernail or a Q-tip gently. So to highlight, we are going to use our Perfecting Concealer. And this is not like a day-to-day. This is like if you really want to like wow people with these eyebrows, or you want to clean up a mess, got a little haywire with it, we're going to put a little bit of the Perfecting Concealer. So this shade is super light. It is Deep Ivory. And for my foundation today, I used the CC cream in the shade Very Light, because I haven't seen the Florida sun in quite a while. And I'm just, you can see I dotted that, or hopefully you can see, I dotted that kind of around, but not too close to my brow hairs, because you don't want to mess up the work we just did. And I'm going to use my, all over eyeshadow brush. And this is perfect because when you're trying to blend, I love using my fingers to blend my concealer, but when you're trying to blend in like a precise area, sometimes it's really hard to get a precision application. So I'm using this blending, this all over eyeshadow brush. It's a nice fluffy shadow brush. And I'm just gonna gently blend out that light concealer. You're gonna wanna choose a shade that's maybe a touch lighter than your skin tone, or like just your fairer shade of concealer that you have. You definitely don't want to go darker, but A shade lighter is going to give you a more lifted appearance to, hang on, I dropped everything on the floor. It's going to give you a more lifted appearance to your brows. So with an eye lift. So I'm going to do this one too really quick. Or we also have, I think it's called the concealer / liquid eyeshadow brush, cream shadow brush. Anyone? It's a flat brush.
Yes, we have one that's for a cream. Yeah, cream eyeshadow. It's flat. It's a little tougher though. It's not as soft as this one.
Yeah, this one like blends as you're doing it. So I like that for this purpose. But so yeah, and then a little bit kind of, you can go here, go there, whatever. And then if you want to give yourself a little bit more brightening, because I'm looking at these dark circles like, whoa, we're going to take the under eye corrector, which is kind of like a peachy color, which is going to cancel out any bluey darkness under the eyes. And I'm just going to slap some on there. I probably put too much, but you know what? I needed it. And I'm just going to quickly brighten up. The most important area to remember when you're concealing dark under eye circles is this inner corner here. You want to make sure you get, because that's kind of a shadowy area. So you definitely want to blend. Oh, look how easily that blended out. This is my new favorite concealer brush.
Beautiful.
And this is just, you wouldn't know I had my AC out all night last night and didn't get any sleep. It's fine. It's better now. It just froze up. Okay. So now it's like a super well rested. We've got like the carved brows. Love it. That is a quick little kind of quick trip through all of our brow.
Does it, right?
You're in quarantine with the people you love and they won't judge you. Definitely take a Q-tip and go and clean up around the edges if you went a little haywire, or adjust the shade to be a little bit lighter for next time. But thank you guys so much for following along. And I do have another quick tip right before I go. If you want your makeup, not just your eyebrows, but your whole face to last all day, up to 16 hours of lasting power. We have this makeup finishing spray. This, I like, swear to God, I drink this stuff. After 1 week of use, 94% of women said that it kept their makeup looking freshly applied for up to 16 hours. It's amazing. So Mary Kay licensed this formula from the top brand of makeup setting spray in the world that all the pro artists use, called Skindinavia. They licensed the formula and they put it in this amazing little bottle for such a great value. And this stuff is seriously amazing. It's really lightweight, dries super fast, and it's so breathable. It's also going to help you keep your makeup from settling into fine lines, which is probably my favorite thing about it. But if you're not like me and have these crazy thick unruly eyebrows and you maybe fall off, or you had a grooming mistake trying to wax them at home and you lost an eyebrow or something crazy like that, I'm going to pass it over to Yvonne and she's going to tell you a little bit about one of our secret products that we hide in our back pocket that is like one of the best things ever for growing back your lashes and brows.
Yeah, so really quick, I'm going to show you this. This is our Mary Kay Lash and Building Serum. It is amazing. And what it does is just... I'll show you bigger so you can see it. So it's clear. So all you do is before you go to sleep at night, you just close your eyes and you put on your lashes and your eyebrows, and it promotes growth. Now there's other products like this on the market that are prescription strength. This is as strong as a prescription strength, but it's not, and it's really a fraction of the cost of a lot of other brands out there, and it's awesome. I started using it at the beginning of the month, and I'm like, I'm gonna make my lashes look awesome, because I figured we have to be in a isolated in isolation in a cocoon. I'm gonna emerge as a butterfly, right? So I know that some people weren't able to comment. So if you were not able to comment to participate in our raffle here giveaway, make sure to contact your consultant that invited you and tell her that you were on, that you saw it, and give her something that, you know, that she knows you're on here. So you know what? Why don't we just use like a little password to give you whatever, and just say "Wow Brow," and that'll be your password. She'll know that you were on, and that way you can talk to her about any questions that you have, any products that you like that you saw, and if you want more one-on-one tutorial and so forth. So really quick, we're going to wrap this up. I know we took a little bit longer than we planned on, so we're going to wrap it up really quick. We're going to show you really fast a little bit about these products. I'm going to share a screen with you, so hold on. This is like the first time I'm doing this, so give me a minute, and we're going to share with you how all of this comes, and make sure to drop your shopping bag, and we'll be announcing our raffle winner in just a second. So this is the first thing we're going to show you. Hold on. We have, whoops, I did it wrong. Hold on. Give me a second. This is all new to me. Okay. It is not cooperating. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. So there we go. Okay. So the products that we did today is no, it's not Beauty Sesh. So this is the skincare that we did includes the skincare. We do have a really cool sample pack for the skincare. Wait, which one is on the screen? Oh, I got the right one. Okay, this is a Building Brows That Wow. So as you can see, it shows the different shades that we have, and it shows the tinted, the Mary Kay eyebrow and eyeliner brush and all that, and eye makeup remover, and also a little bit of our skincare and the soothing gel, which is amazing. And your consultant can email this to you, talk to you about it a little bit later. And so we have some other items as well. Let me show you. We have this Beauty Sesh box, which is basically our skincare in a very nice, economical way to try it. You can try it for a whole week. It's our home miracle set with some of our supplement items. It's only $25. It's awesome. You can use it for a week, see how your skin transforms. Our skin with our miracle set really transforms in 2 days and 2 weeks and 2 months. It really does. It's an amazing product. And then if you are interested in a little bit more, we can go into a little bit more. So that's basically our show for today. So any last comments? Let's see. Oh, we got some hearts. Yay. No, she didn't. Okay, so and our winner is, let's see who our winner is. Our winner is, oh, let's see. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Okay, our winner is Patty.
Yay! Congrats, Patty.
Congrats.
Woohoo!
Oh, Patty, hold on. Let me find her comments. Hold on. Patty. Patty. Oh, Patty, yay, there you are. Yay, congratulations. You're our winner today. Yay, welcome. Thank you for coming, everybody. And hopefully we'll have a link to this later. We do have a couple more classes we're planning on doing. If there's something that you would like to see, tell your consultant. We're having so much fun doing this. And it's a nice girlfriend time. So cheers. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Coming, guys.